There comes a time in every life when the weight of the past becomes too heavy to carry, when memories you once held close begin to feel like chains, when old pain echoes in your mind like a story that refuses to end. And you realize that no matter how far you walk, the past follows, quietly behind you, whispering, reminding, waiting to be acknowledged. And yet somewhere deep inside you know that you cannot move forward while looking back. You know that to live fully, to breathe freely, to love openly, you must learn to let go. Letting go does not mean forgetting. It does not mean erasing or denying what happened. It means choosing peace over pain. It means making the conscious decision to stop allowing yesterday to define today. It means trusting that what is meant for you will never be found in what you have already outgrown. The past lives in many forms. It lives in regret, in guilt, in shame, in nostalgia. It hides in the corners of the mind, in the stories we repeat to ourselves about who we are and what we deserve. Sometimes it disguises itself as identity. You begin to believe that you are your wounds, that your worth is measured by what you have lost, that the mistakes you made are carved into who you are. But they are not. They are lessons. They are experiences. They are fragments of a greater whole. The past is a teacher, not a prison, but most of us treat it like a cage. We revisit the same memories again and again, replaying the pain, hoping that somehow by analyzing it enough, we can change what happened. But the truth is, the past is unchangeable. What can change is your relationship with it. To let go, you must first face it. You must be willing to look at the pain without turning away. You cannot heal what you refuse to feel, and you cannot release what you do not recognize. Letting go begins with honesty. It begins with the courage to say, yes, this hurt me. Yes, I made mistakes. Yes, I was broken, but I am not that moment no more. I am the one who survived it, the one who learned from it, the one who can now choose differently. Honesty opens a door to healing because it ends the denial that keeps you trapped. And when you face your past with honesty, you begin to see that pain was never meant to punish you. It was meant to awaken you. The process of letting go is not quick. It is not a single decision, but a practice, a daily choice to stop feeding what no longer serves you. It is the quiet work of forgiveness, and forgiveness is the hardest form of love because it asks you to release the desire to rewrite what cannot be rewritten. Forgiveness does not mean what happened was righted. It means you no longer allow it to control your energy. It means you choose freedom over bitterness. Forgiveness begins with others, but it ends with yourself. Because often the hardest person to forgive is the one staring back at you in the mirror, the one who carries guilt for the things left undone, for the words left unsaid, for the moments wasted in fear. But you must forgive yourself, not because you deserve it, but because you need it. Because without self-forgiveness, the heart remains closed, and a closed heart cannot receive the fullness of life. When you begin to forgive, you begin to lighten, you begin to breathe easier, and that is when you notice something extraordinarily present. Moment starts to reveal itself. It was always here, waiting patiently beneath the layers of memory and anticipation. But the mind was too busy living in the past to notice. When you let go, you create space for joy, for creativity, for peace, for love. The past is heavy, but the present is light. It flows like water, it moves like breath. When you are in the present, you are alive, and to live fully is to be fully present, not trapped in what was or lost in what might be, but awake right here, right now. Letting go also means releasing control. Many people hold on to the past because they fear uncertainty. They think that by clinging to old pain, they can protect themselves from new pain, but all it does is prolong suffering. Life moves, whether you hold on or not. Time keeps flowing, seasons keep changing, and resisting that flow only creates more pain. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means trusting the flow, trusting that you are being guided toward something new, something aligned, something real. Surrender is the art of allowing. It is the quiet knowing that even if you cannot see the path, you can still take the next step. The past will always whisper. It will always try to pull you back with what if and if. Only but you can learn to listen. Without obeying, you can thank it for its lessons and then choose to turn your face toward the light, toward the unfolding present, because that is where your life is. Happening now, this breath, this heartbeat, this moment. Letting go is an act of love, love for yourself, love for your future, love for the life that is waiting for you, beyond the memories that no longer fit. Sometimes letting go means losing people. Sometimes it means walking away from situations that once felt safe but are now suffocating. Sometimes it means accepting that closure will never come, that apologies will never be spoken, that understanding will never arrive, and still you can choose peace, because peace is not given by others. It is created within you by deciding that you will no longer carry the weight of what cannot be changed. And yet, even as you let go, the mind will resist. It will try to pull you back to what is familiar, even if it hurts, because pain can become comfortable when it is all you have known. But growth asks you to step into the unknown. It asks you to trust the discomfort. It asks you to believe that what is ahead can be greater than what is behind. And so you breathe and you step forward one moment at a time, and slowly the past loses its power. It becomes lighter, like a distant echo, until one day you realize you can remember. Without pain, you can look back without losing yourself. To live fully is to live open to change, open to new beginnings, open to love and loss and everything. In between, life will not always be gentle. It will ask you to let go again and again, but each time you release, you rise higher. Each time you surrender, you expand. The more you let go, the more you become yourself, the authentic self, unburdened by old stories, the self that lives from presence, not from history. Living fully means feeling deeply. It means allowing yourself to experience the full spectra of life, joy and sorrow, light and shadow. It means no longer numbing yourself with distractions. It means showing up even when it hurts, because to be alive is to feel it all. Letting go does not mean detaching from life. It means engaging with it completely without clinging. Without resisting it means loving with open hands, not closed fists. The present moment is fragile and sacred. It is a gift, constantly renewed, but we often trade it away for memories and worries. We replay the past or predict the future, while life quietly passes by. Letting go brings you back. It pulls you out of the fog of what was and plants you firmly in what is, and in that clarity you begin to see beauty. Again, you see colors brighter, sounds clearer, emotions deeper, because you are finally here. You are finally alive. You begin to realize that everything that happened was not against you, but for you. Every loss carved space for something greater. Every heartbreak cracked your heart opened so that love could flow more freely. Every mistake taught you compassion. Every ending was the beginning of something new. The past shaped you, but it does not define you. It prepared you for this moment, for the person you are becoming right now. Letting go is not an act of forgetting. It is an act of remembering who you were before the pain, remembering the strength you forgot you had, remembering that you are not your wounds. You are the light that shines through them. When you let go, you do not erase your past. You integrate it. You carry its wisdom without its weight. You honor it without becoming it. That is freedom. That is living fully. Living fully also means creating anew. When you release the past, you make space for creation, for new dreams, new stories, new love. Life begins again, not as a repetition of what was, but as a fresh unfolding. You become the artist of your existence, painting your days with intention, choosing what to keep and what to let fade. You realize that you have always had this power, the power to begin again, the power to reinvent, the power to be. As you live more fully, you will notice how the small things begin to matter more. A simple sunrise, a deep breath, a conversation with someone who sees you, a moment of laughter. You begin to see that life was never in the grand milestones, but in the quiet in-between moments, the ones that happen when you are truly present. Letting go makes you receptive to those moments. It makes you notice life as it happens, not as you wish it to be. And as you grow, you may still feel the past. Sometimes you will feel nostalgia, sometimes sadness, and that is okay. Healing is not linear, it is circular. The past may visit, but it no longer controls you. It becomes like an old friend you greet with understanding and send on its way. Letting go does not mean you never look back. It means you no longer stare. It means you honor where you came from while walking confidently into where you are going. The more you let go, the lighter you become. You stop carrying other people's expectations. You stop carrying your old identities. You stop carrying the need to be perfect. You start moving freely with life. You start trusting yourself. You start living from authenticity. And when you live from that place, you begin to attract experiences that reflect your wholeness, not your wounds. Life meets you where you are. And when you are free inside, life mirrors that freedom outside. Letting go and living fully is not a one-time event. It is a practice. It is the art of presence, the art of surrender, the art of faith. It is learning to flow with life rather than fight it. It is learning to say yes to the unknown and no to what no longer aligns. It is the courage to release the familiar in favor of the true. So breathe and forgive. Breathe and release. Breathe and begin again, over and over, because that is what it means to live fully. It means to rise each day as if reborn, to look forward with hope, to see beauty even in pain, to love without fear, and to trust that every ending hides a new beginning waiting patiently for your return. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your pain. You are the awareness that sees them all and remains unbroken. You are the one who has walked through fire and emerged wiser. You are the one who has fallen and risen again and again. That resilience is your truth. That strength is your essence. That love is who you really are. And when you live from that truth, the past loses all power, because love is stronger than memory. So let go of what was not meant to stay. Let go of what you cannot change. Let go of who you no longer are and step into the life that has been waiting for you. The life that begins when you stop clinging and start flowing. The life that is unfolding in this moment, this breath, this heartbeat, because this is all there ever is. This now, this infinite now. And when you live here fully, you are free. You are free, you are alive, you are home. And that is the power of letting go, the quiet miracle of starting over, the beauty of living fully in this moment, right now.